In the early days of my channel, I made a video about a great AirTag alternative that was only available for Apple users. And a lot of viewers with Androids weren't very pleased about it since they wanted one as well. But thank God Mili listened, because now they have the best alternative tracker for Apple available on Android. Introducing the Mili MiTag Go. Before we proceed, yes, this is a sponsored video again, but they have zero control over my thoughts and opinions about their product, like always. Alright, first let's unbox this thing. Opening the box reveals the MiTag itself, which is now a bit glossier than the iOS one, and is also in black. I'm not sure if there's a white version for Android though, like in the iOS version. But also the leather keyring looks a bit glossier than the iOS one, so maybe this is to distinguish which version is which. I don't know. It has the same shape and size as the iOS version, which is a bit bigger than the AirTag. And of course, the user manual. For some reason though, the MiTag Go is a bit challenging to open than the iOS version. It may be a little hard to open now, but thankfully, connecting it to your Android phone is not that difficult. But before we connect it to a device, here are some quick button functions to remember. It's only a few, don't worry. Press it once at the center to power it on, and a long beep will prompt. To power it off, hold the button for 6 seconds and it will beep twice. Lastly, to reset the MiTag, press the button 6 times until you hear a beep. Don't forget to remove it from the app too. Okay, now let's connect it to an Android device. This works with most Android phones like Samsung, Xiaomi, Google phones, etc. Firstly, make sure your Bluetooth is on. Then turn on the MiTag. Then place it right next to your smartphone. Once it's connected, it will ask you to install the Find My device from the Play Store. Log into your Google account and you are good to go. It's that easy. Now let's check out how the MiTag works. You can find the MiTag Go in the Find My device app on your phone and other devices. Here's where it shows you where the MiTag is, and you can press the cog button to change the name of the MiTag and its icon. You can also share this device with a person by sending them a link, which when they click, you'd have to confirm it first on your phone to make it work. The tracking feature surprised me since it's very different from the iOS version. Press Find Nearby to start tracking the MiTag, then it will open up Google Maps, which I think most people are familiar with. Then you can start tracking your device. When you get close, they have a cool feature which surprised me. This weird blob shape will appear, and the closer you get to the device, the bigger it gets until it fills up the outline. Then you can press the play sound button to help you track it better. It will beep 13 times and it's loud enough to hear when it's inside a bag or something. You can also spam this feature if you still can't find your MiTag. It's not as efficient as the compass-like tracker on the Apple AirTag, but it's good enough, I guess. You can also get customizable alerts to get instant notifications when your tagged item is left behind or found nearby. Regarding the battery, with my previous experience with the MiTag on iOS, my tags lasted around 6 months until I needed to replace the battery, which is pretty easy to do by the way. So before I tell you the problems I encountered with this thing, why should you get a Mili MiTag Go? First of all, it's very affordable, and right now it's on sale for like half the price. It also comes with a faux leather keyring, which is durable enough with no visible disintegration from my previous iOS models. Although the white ones can get very dirty fast. I haven't tried the other competitors' Android trackers, so I can't say for sure if the cheaper ones are better. But I might make a separate video about that, so subscribe. These tags come with a 2-year warranty as well. Okay. Finally, let's talk about my negative comments about this item and some of the solutions to it, plus what the other consumers are saying about it. Take note that these are my long-term experience from the iOS version, which may or may not occur with the Android one, if that makes sense. To begin, there are very rare occasions when the tracker I bring with me tells me that I left my item behind, even though it's right next to me. After an hour or two, it will start to update itself though. Also, people are wondering why you have the option to turn it on and off, since you might accidentally turn it off when it's in your pocket or a tight space in your bag. Sometimes it gets pressed while in my pocket too, which will make a sound that is quite annoying sometimes. I assume though that it's to troubleshoot the item when it's not updating on the app or something. Lastly, some people complain that the battery drains fast even after less than a month of use. I encountered this problem with one of my MiTags as well, which got resolved when I replaced the battery. Perhaps it's a faulty battery or something. But according to them, they have upgraded their battery to the next level, which makes it more reliable, whatever that means. Again, the iOS problems may be different from the Android ones, so keep that in mind. Also, this also has been with me for less than a month, so I'll keep you guys updated in the future. If you want to buy the MiTag and their other trackers for iOS, I'll put a link in the description. The wallet tracker for iOS is my favorite, by the way. Thanks for watching, and thank you, Mili.